Boys, girls, lads, mandem, everyone, you, especially you, do I have some red hot news for you. Before I tell you though, can you click the subscribe button and check the links in the description to my Twitch and all that? I really appreciate that. But I got some news for you guys. Socceroos boss Graham Arnold has officially put Scotland on red alert. For those who don't know, Graham Arnold has convinced 3 Scottish born and bred players to come over and convert to Australian football, and 2 of them already have caps. I'm talking Harry Souttar, the biggest name of them all, who currently plays for Leicester City, Jason Cummings, the man down in the A-Leagues bagging goals left, right and centre, and Martin Boyle, probably one of the most solid right wings we've got in the Australian squad as we speak. Even all 3 of them were part of the World Cup squad. Yes, I know Martin Boyle got injured and got replaced last minute, but he still got named in the squad, so yeah, counts. But he hasn't stopped there. We literally won BBC News in Scotland BBC. He went to their place, their country, their news station, and was like, guys, yeah, I know I've stolen all them, and I'm gonna steal more. He's telling all his plans to conscript yet more Scottish players, and he's doing this in the best ways possible. He's literally flexing on them. He was going around saying, easy for me to get players from Scotland to come and play. Like, Australia's played the last 5 World Cups. How many recent World Cups has Scotland played for? Oh wait, wasn't the recent one? When was the last time Scotland qualified one? He's throwing that sort of thing at him, you know? And the young Scottish guys who are around the fringe on the Scottish team will see that and be like, yo, that's true. If I want to play a World Cup, Australia is probably my best bet. And for those who are not familiar with the whole football realm, not any Scottish person can play for Australia. You need someone, either one of your parents or grandparents to be born in Australia or lived in Australia for a certain amount of time to get a passport. So don't worry, it's not literally every single person from Scotland getting in the team. Graham Arnold has also hinted in the interview saying that there is Scottish players at the moment that he has in mind to steal and take back to us. Obviously he's not going to say who it is, because Stephen Clark will make sure he ties us up before we can even touch him. Hopefully Graham succeeds, because this will make our squad even better, even way more competitive, and competitive breeds better players. So dubs for Arnold in my opinion. I've mentioned in previous videos if Ufuk Talay is going to stay or leave Wellington Phoenix. Well, Wellington Phoenix officially come out and announced confirming the promotion of the assistant coach, Giancarlo Italiano. After 3 years of being at the helm and weeks of speculation, Ufuk Talay has made it official last week that he will not be resigning for Wellington Phoenix, as he has ambitions to go coach in Europe and in Asia. And with his stocks very high at the moment, pushing considerably very weak Wellington Phoenix team to the playoffs, I think it's a great decision for him to back himself, test himself, especially when you see other Australian coaches like Kevin Muscat and Pochettino bossing up in Europe and Asia. Talay will finish off the season as the coach before handing over the reins, and honestly, this is kind of a dub for Italiano and us little guys, because if you guys didn't know, he's not someone who played at an elite level. He didn't play at a high level. He was an NPL bowler. He was just like one of us, an average dude. And if you think that means nothing, it has a huge advantage. If you played in high level football, that'll translate to coaching way more and give you a much better opportunity. And it proves hard work prevails. Like, he had to work hard for this to even get an assistant job in a professional club. He had to grind managing the Sunday leagues, everything. He hustled hard. Hopefully he takes advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity and continues the good position that Talay has left Wellington Phoenix. Brisbane Roar has announced their new stadium. For those who don't know, Brisbane Roar ended their Suncorp deal in 2020 to save some money, and they moved to Redcliffe. However, the move to Redcliffe actually hindered them. They lost crowd figures, because if you don't know the geographical location of Brisbane, Redcliffe is right at the top corner, and it's hard for people down the south to get up there. So thankfully, they've returned to the namesake city for the next season to play back at Suncorp Stadium, whilst Ballymore Stadium redevelops. Brisbane Roar has been existing for 18 years now, and have always wanted a boutique rectangular stadium, not a big, massive, flashy, massive stadium like Suncorp is. That's too big for them. For the crowd that we bring to the football, that's just too much. And they finally found it in Ballymore. The first stages of Ballymore redevelopment will be completed in May, with them incorporating an extra 3,000 seats, where there'll be a gym, an aquatic center, an auditorium, a function room. Like, they're full revamping this whole stadium, because if I've seen pictures of it, it looks kind of bland, to be honest. And this redevelopment will come just in time for the Women's World Cup, as it's going to be used as a training base for whichever country when the World Cup kicks off. For the meantime, the stadium will be reduced from 18,000 seats to 8,000 seats, whilst everything's being, demolished, rebuilt, the whole redevelopment schedule. And once it's all complete, then the Roar will call this Ballymore Stadium home. And as a Brisbane Roar fan myself, I can't wait to go to the stadium and feel connected to everyone, the crowd, the field, the players. It'd be smaller, compact, beautiful. I can't wait for it. Hold up, you think I was done with international football? Nah, bro. That's basically half my channel. Well, I got an extra exciting news for you. Australia has been invited to a world-renowned tournament for the first time ever, the Maurice Revelio tournament, which traditionally features invited national teams from upcoming nations, composed of youth players only from 17 to under 23s. Despite this tournament not being under FIFA's supervision or part of any individual national association, even though it's hosted in France, France is always in it. Everyone who runs it is French. You know, it kind of sounds a little sus, but don't worry about that. However, it is still deemed as one of the most prestigious youth tournaments outside of the Under 20 World Cup. Australia gained the invitation on the back of a successful World Cup campaign, plus Graham Arnold's push to develop Australia's youngsters, and which is also great in my eyes, which means other nations are also seeing, wait, Australia's got some ballers pulling up, and they see that we're actively trying to improve our nation overall. Tony Vidmar has been entrusted once again to take down in 23s to this tournament, as he previously done that in 2020 Tokyo Olympics. And the group that we've drawn is the bronze medalists for said Olympics: Mexico versus Qatar. I wonder how much they paid to get into this one, and Togo. And I honestly believe I reckon we can match Mexico toe to toe with our youngsters. So first, second, if we get below that, then we failed. The other sides in this tournament include Bolivia, Costa Rica, France, Ivory Coast, Japan, Panama, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, and many more. So there's some stiff competition in this. Australia will announce their 24-man squad late May, and best believe I'll be right there giving you the updates. So boys, thanks for viewing, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and check the links below. So I got a gaming channel. I bet you didn't know that. And watch some more videos if you want to know about more Australian football news.